Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. In Maryland, it's good morning. Good evening in the Philippines. Yeah, it's rainy, cold, windy, and wet here in Maryland this morning. I didn't even want to get out of bed. It was one of those kind of days. Hello, lovely and bubbly. Good to see you here. So, yeah, I'm just signing on this morning on this wonderful and bubbly day. Cold and rainy and nasty, actually, here in Maryland. Hey, Brian, good morning to you. Yeah, that's right, Ohio. Yeah, I guess you're not really all that far away in terms of like big weather systems that move across the United States. So what are you guys up to this morning? Morning here in Maryland, evening in the Philippines. Hello, Darlene. Good to see you. Yeah, I think it was raining last night in Cebu. There was a little flood at Mira's place. This is just a rainy kind of thing. Yes, happy Sunday to you as well, darling. Yeah, so what are we up to this fine morning? Well, morning here, I guess evening in the Philippines. Hello, Apple from Beirut. Patrick, good morning. So what are you guys up to this fine day? So, what's going on in the world there, folks? Anything exciting happening with you? Yeah, for me, I got about a month to go, and then I'll be on my way to the Philippines. That's exciting. Hey, baby. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much. Maayong gabi. See you soon. So, what's on your mind, guys? This is Ask Anything Sunday. Hey, Rosita. Maayong gabi. Yeah, thank you. And happy cold Sunday, huh? Thank you very much. Yeah, it's getting cold and rainy here in Maryland. It's that time of year. October, November, it starts getting cold. Then I want to leave. I want to go to the Philippines where it's nice and warm. Yeah. Get away from this cold weather. So it looks like the Philippines kind of been lucky this year, missing not too many of the typhoons. Looks like they were all aiming for Japan this year. Hey, Carl. Yeah, good morning. Well, maayong gabi to you as well. San Pedro Laguna. Huh? Hey, Josie. Oh, that's true. There was an earthquake, or was there another one? Was there another earthquake just recently, or remember there was one like last week or something? One in Mindanao that was pretty strong. As a matter of fact, Mira felt it in Cebu. Yeah. Actually, there have been some earthquakes on the West Coast, too. Speaking of San Francisco, Carl. I can't remember if they were up north or if they were down by LA. Yeah, it was up in Frisco, huh? Okay. Yeah, I used to live in San Bruno years ago, long time ago. Worked for Howard Hughes at the shipyard in San Francisco. Not there anymore, but I did back in those days, right after I got out of the Navy. So, Marine Systems Division of Hughes Aircraft. A few years ago, we actually had an earthquake here in Maryland, believe it or not. So I had been through several when I was living in San Bruno, and we had one in Maryland, and I was asleep, and I just woke up and said, "Oh, that was an earthquake." Went back to sleep. Of course, the Marylanders around here were going crazy. Everybody was talking about it because it's so rare here in Maryland to have an earthquake. Where it's pretty common out there, and in the Philippines, all in the Pacific Ring of Fire thing. End of next month, or end of November, I'll be coming back over. Carl. Yeah, coming over to see Mira and my kids. They're excited to see me. They wanted me to stay for Christmas, but can't quite stay that long. I'll be coming back to Maryland for Christmas time, but you know, in the Philippines, they're in the Christmas spirits starting in September, so. And they'll be having Thanksgiving decorations up in Maryland when I leave, and when I arrive, it'll be Christmas already, huh? Oh, that's not good. Dengue. How's he now? Is he doing better now? Yeah. Yeah, well, thank God he's okay now. Hey, Patrick. Yeah, here there's a lot of medical tourism, if you will. Yeah, I guess because the cost is lower. Yeah, Carl, I do. My work, I travel quite a bit internationally too. Um, I did a job in Mexico, down in Coatzacoalcos, down on the Gulf of Mexico, very southern Mexico. And as a matter of fact, I just finished preparing a quotation to do another system upgrade for them, same place. So may end up down there next year as well. Most of my customers seem to be in the South. Just came back from Georgia and Louisiana. The one in Mount Vernon, Indiana, too, as well. There's three of us in my group, and I usually end up with the southern jobs. And the engineer, senior engineer to me, he likes the colder weather better, so he tends to go up to Nebraska and places like that, and which is not exactly cold in the summertime, but yeah, and sometimes I'll go along with him too. So it just all depends. Kokomo, Indiana. I don't even know where that's at, but that's cool. Yeah, my I'm trying to remember the name of the Evansville, Indiana, and close. It's right on the river there. Is Mount Vernon. North of Indy, huh? Okay. Yeah, I got a daughter living in. My daughter lives in Columbus, Ohio. Mira just texted me to say goodnight. Sorry, because we're low, she couldn't stay with the live for some reason. I still haven't figured out all the loading nonsense. With Globe, you know. Yeah, there's 12 hours time difference between Maryland and the Philippines. Until we go back to regular time, then it becomes 13 hours. I think that starts sometime soon. I think in November, early November. I know they changed it. They do the daylight savings time thing here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because you guys are 3 hours behind here, behind DC. Yep. Yeah, because the Dateline's out there to the west of the Philippines, and you're on the east side of the Dateline. Yeah, how the world turns, right? I mean, it's just the way it is. And it's interesting when I fly from here to Philippines, I end up flying up over Alaska, up over close to the North Pole, and then down. Because I fly on Delta a lot, I end up catching a Korean Air flight, usually from Detroit or New York to Incheon, and the flight takes us up over to north, close to the North Pole, and then down to the south. Hey, Ken, good to see you. How you doing, man? Yeah, and then I usually end up with a couple hour layover in Incheon, and then I catch a flight from Incheon to Cebu, directly to Cebu. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ken. You're close to where my daughter lives. Yeah, I have to get a hold of her and see what her plans are for this Christmas. I believe my daughter may be coming back to Maryland for Christmas this year. So I have to check in with her and see what's going on. Yeah. I've got five. I've got two American kids. Can't ask how many kids do I have. I have five kids all total. Three are stepkids. They were Vivian's kids. And two from a previous marriage in the U.S. here. My son actually lives here with me, and my daughter lives in Columbus, Ohio. Then I have a daughter and two sons that live in Cebu. And then if you count Mira's two kids, that makes seven. Of course, all my kids are grown, so they're not. Hey, Vivian, how are you? Good to see you. So, are you living up in Luzon, Carl? Is that where you're at, or? Philippine Airlines used to have a direct flight from Cebu to LAX, but they don't have that anymore. I think all the flights go to Manila and then from Manila out. But at one time they had it because when Vivian came over to the U.S., I put her on that flight directly from Cebu to L.A. And I flew out to L.A. and met her there. But there's really no direct flight from Washington, D.C. Okay, yeah. Well, what's the weather been like there in Luzon? I understand that northeasterlies are coming in and been getting a lot of rain. But yeah, like I was saying, there is no direct flight from Washington, D.C. So I'd say most often, I fly from BWI Airport, Baltimore, Washington, to Detroit, and then Detroit to Incheon, and then Incheon to Cebu. So I prefer to fly directly to Cebu because that's one less stop I got to make. So Incheon's a nice airport, so I don't mind stopping there. Not very much rain at all, huh? Okay. Yeah, so we were getting some rain in Cebu. Like I said, it kind of flooded, some minor flooding at Mira's place. Yeah, Vivian, weren't you going for some kind of nursing certificate or something? Did you finally do that? Is all that done? So I can't remember what that was about, but we had talked about that many months ago. I don't know if you were in the process of doing that or what the deal was. Well, guys, I guess it's getting been on here for a while, so I'm going to sign off. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Good evening. God bless you all, and I will see you next time.